What's up, beautiful Libra, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to tune into your 2020 year energy reading. Yes. I'm super excited because I'm a Libra myself, of course. We're going to tune into the overall energy, looking at what you can release, what you should focus on in the year 2020. A little bit of relationship energy, work energy, spiritual energy, the overall emotions, and just whatever we pick up along the way. So that's what we're going to tune into. You can use this reading for your sun, moon, rising, even your Mercury, Scorpio. Maybe look at your natal chart to see which planets are in Libra, so you can get more information about the energy surrounding that planet and the influence on your daily life and your character, possibly your personality. So yes, that's what we're going to do. A little bit channel messages also. Let's just dive into this. And if you're not subscribed yet, please don't forget to do so. Click the notification bell and make sure that it wiggles, because when it wiggles, it means that you will be notified every time I upload a new video. So let's just tune into this energy. I'm excited. See, all of a sudden I noticed I forgot to get a deck out. One I really wanted to use. Let me see where I got. Oh, here. It's not that far even. Wait. Yeah. Okay, 1 second. So yes, we're calm and collected again. Got all the cards that fell on the ground. So when I tuned into your energy, beautiful souls, beautiful Libras, the first thing that I saw was some sort of like shell, like a very like big shell, one that you should put like against your ear and you could hear the sea, right? But then you were like blowing upon it, like it was some sort of like horn, and it made a really loud vibrational sound, like very high vibrational sound. And when you did so, when you blew on it, I saw the continents coming together, and I saw not together as in all like connected in one and no water in between, but they were just very close to one another. And then there were these bridges going from one continent to the other, connecting one another, but not as in like a normal bridge, but they were like just big poles in the ground, and you should jump on one and then jump on the other one and jump on the other one. That was what I saw. And when I tune into like, what does this mean for Libra in 2020, like blowing a horn and continents coming together, what I felt was that you are going to, in 2020, Libras are going to go onto paths that they have not been on already. And when I saw that, I saw you with baggage. And then I heard somebody say, like, it felt like it was someone at some sort of border that said, like, are you going to bring all that baggage with you? And all of a sudden you turned around and you said, like, you showed this, we only saw you in the front, like we saw you were carrying a lot of baggage. And it was considered baggage because it felt like things from the past. And when you turned around, I saw like snow boots, I saw like sun hat, I saw like all sorts of stuff, things that will make it easier for you to adapt in different continents, to make sure that you would survive, not only survive, but even thrive. And then I heard in my ear I heard in my ear that all the experiences of life that you have been through are now fuel and are now a roadmap and are now a compass and are now your little gold mine. This is now, all these things that you have been through have not been without a reason. They have been so you can use them as a very important experience for yourself in this year. May it be a compass, may it be a sun hat, may it be sunglasses, may it be whatever it may be, but it will be, you will be using it to your advantage if you do so right, in the year 2020. And then I was pointed out that you had to jump from one pole to another pole, to another pole, to another pole, over water. And I saw some Libras jumping as if they were like pro at it. I saw them jumping, I saw them regaining balance, and I saw them jumping again. And then I saw a couple of Libras afraid to jump. afraid to even step up on the pole. You were stepping upon the pole with like a little bit of a hesitation, some of you. And then you were like, I don't know if I'm going to jump because this looks really high. And I heard someone say, like, are you not ready to trust yourself yet? Do you still need more proof that you can trust your own intuition, your own skill set, your own whatever it may be? And I did see you move forward, but it was very, I want to say clumsy. It was very like uncomfortable. So for some of y'all, I feel like you will be very uncomfortable with certain new experiences that will come up on your path this year. And for some of y'all, this means that there might be a pattern that's not released yet, and that you will be either repeating in 2020, or that will keep you a little bit like make your progress and your success go a little bit slower. The other ones that were jumping around, I feel like you have been through a whole lot. Like I feel like you the baggage that looked so big and that looked so like, oh my god, what is she wearing, why is she taking that with herself? There's a parachute in there too, and there's a boat in there too. So in case that you fall, you already know what to do next. So this is a very strong year for you, Libras. And what I also saw, like 2020 comes to a year all about organization, all about planning, all about creating strategies, creating a foundation. So I feel it's very important for you to leap forward and to trust that indeed you have been through a lot, and you have been through a couple of very hard years, Libras. Some of y'all even like decades, like a very hard decade. Maybe some of y'all even been through a very hard life, and just now like things are starting to turn around and you're starting to feel comfortable with yourself and you're starting to feel happy. I hear also in my ear a family was a very big cause of this, feeling unhappy or feeling unsure, relationships with other people. And I feel like in 2020 you are definitely doing things at your own pace. You will not let anybody else move you into a direction that's not comfortable to you. You will not speed up for anyone. I feel like, and I think 2019 taught you this, boundaries, healthy boundaries, putting yourself first. I think that's very important. Self-care and boundaries has been a very important subject in 2019, only to prepare you for 2020. And this is not even going to be the year of all your successes, because I definitely feel 2011, interesting. So there's probably something from 2011 resurfing in 2020. I want to say 2021, 2022 are going to be major for you. That was what I was getting just now. So let's see what the overall energy is for Libra. Oh yeah, of course, if you're cross-watching for a loved one, don't forget to switch up the roles. Let me see, Libra. Yes, oh, I like this. We got the magician type of energy. So what this is actually telling me, and the vision that I got already told me this, the channeled energy already told me this. You have everything you need in 2020. Wait, I want you to see it clearly. Yes, you have everything you need in 2020 to get your foundation, to organize, to strategize for the upcoming years. That doesn't mean that this is only going to be a year of hard work. I kind of feel like you can have whatever year you want. It is going to be all about the energy that you move into 2020 and the energy you choose to hold on to for the remaining of 2020. I don't know why it's coming like that, but there might be an event happening in 2020 which causes some sort of reset of the energy you entered in with. So yeah, so I also see you creating your own web, you making, I feel attracting abundance, I feel attracting wealth, I feel attracting happiness and joy. Whatever you actually set your mind to, I feel like you can create some sort of flow for this or about this, around this in your 2020. Sorry if you hear a baby on the background. Daddy is going to hug her. She just woke up. So yeah, that's the energy, overall energy that I'm picking up on. Let me see what we got here. My Libras. I'm going to pull 3 cards here. So the cards I got for you is the 4, the Emperor, which makes a lot of sense because we are entering a 4-year. Then we got the Ace of Pentacles. Look how beautiful this deck is. And then we got the Hanged Man, but in reverse. So what this is actually telling me is when it comes to your 2020, I kind of feel like you will be taking the lead. You will be moving ahead. Some of you Libras have been very passive or very waiting on which direction everybody is going in, sorry. Or just hesitating a little bit, okay, is this place cool? Is everybody aligned? Is this actually where I want to be? I feel like you've done a lot of inner work and now you have mastered some aspect of yourself. And I feel in 2020, you will be sitting on your throne. You will be deciding which direction to go into. You have the authority of your life in 2020. And I feel like this is a very important energy for you to be in, because some of us Libras have been feeling out of control for a very big part of our lives. And I feel like this is a healthy form of control. So this is not controlling from an ego-based perspective, but I feel this is controlling from a perspective of experience, wisdom, knowledge that has been gained, trust also. Like there's this dog that is usually used as a dog to protect or to stuff like that, and it's really calm. Things are being mapped out here, and there's some sort of I feel like it's stars. I probably think it's how do I say it? Stars, yeah. I hope I pronounce this right. And it has a cat on its lap. So yeah, I definitely feel like you will be very much so in control. I feel like you will be, whatever will be happening in 2020, I feel like it's aligned with the stars. There's some component of destiny involved here. You do not have to be so very protective over yourself. Of course, you have to be protective over your own energy, but I kind of feel like you you are protected. And you don't have to be alert at hitting you sideways, as it has been doing in the past, or as it has been doing this year. I know I pronounced that wrong, but I feel like in the past for a lot of Libras, we had to be very mindful of people coming to us sideways with. We think they have good intentions because we think of them the way we move through life, and then all of a sudden we get disappointed. And I kind of feel like this year might not be this might not be the case so much. I feel like there's a lot of trust there, with the cat being very comfortable on his lap and the dog also. So a lot of trust there. I also see there's a lot of abundance coming your way, a lot of positive energy in the year 2020. I feel like you will be able to catch the blessings from the sky, to notice them as blessings, to trust on whatever the universe will be giving you, and know that things are happening in divine order and timing for you. And there's more of surrendering energy when it comes to your 2020, especially with the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man energy is giving me the feeling that you, and of course it came reversed, but I'm just going to go with intuitive what comes true for me. I feel like intuitively, we will be seeing things from a different perspective this year. How things are possible, how things will be different, and the possibility and the potential of our life and the direction we will be moving into. I feel like the universe is giving us that very strongly this year, and we are able to surrender to that energy and know that at any time we feel trapped, or at any time we feel stagnated, or at any time we feel uncomfortable with what's happening, and it's not in our set of plans, or it's not in our like beneficial for our higher good, or we just want to get out of a certain situation, we hold that key to release it. With with the card being upside down, it also gives me the feeling that you might have some moments of rest, and then you might be getting active again. So this will be a year where you need to balance things out yourself. Go across continents, rest in a certain continent, gain experience, new ground, like gain experience, learn. I feel like you will be able to learn and adapt quicker than you have been doing so in the past. I feel like your intuitive abilities, your psychic abilities, or whatever talents you have might be developing quicker, at a quicker rate, at a faster speed than they have done before. I feel like we got the woman card here. I kind of feel like some of us will be dealing with a female, a woman coming in, gaining some sort, I feel like some sort of support. There might be an issue with children, so some of you might be having, for men, something with their mother, or children, or the mother of their children coming in, that will help them get unstuck or see things from a different perspective. There also might be some Libra women dealing with issues with their children, that will, the issues will get unstuck, the issues will get like in a better, go into a different direction, and I feel some will get pregnant. Things will go into a better situation. There will be a lot more loyalty and friendship coming your way when it comes to your 2020. More trustworthy people. I feel like there will be more connections with people that are having great intentions, especially if you cleaned up very well in 2019. Do not be afraid to release whatever's not working, or whatever's not on the same vibration as you. Sometimes we need to release things with love and clean up and clear up that energy, especially if things have been feeling very funny. And I'm not talking about the feeling very funny from your ego tripping, from your wounds, responding from your wounds, responding from insecurity, jealousy, all those type of energies. I'm talking about feeling funny because you have addressed it, and it still feels funny because you have talked about it or tried to gain some clarity, and for some reason the energy remains like funny, or you definitely get clear signs from the universe or from these people that they are up to no good. Release those that have been disloyal to you, even if it's been in a talkative way. If they have not addressed it with you, if you feel there's no opening to heal the situation, it might be time to pack up some stuff and leave. Doesn't matter if this is in a friendship, in a business relationship. Of course, you cannot leave your children, so please don't do so. But you definitely need to address it. Could also be a loved one. Oh, family. I'm getting here a lot of family vibes too. So it's very important to clean out. This could be spiritual family. I feel like some of you have been outgrowing your spiritual family and you need to move on to the next level. And I'm not talking about them being lower than you and you being higher. I'm talking about different vibrations. You are moving on to a different vibration than some of the people that you have been connecting with. And that's totally okay. That's fine. You are allowed to grow. You are allowed to outgrow people. You are allowed to both move into your own personal direction. I think that's even very important to do so. This can help both of you grow more. Sometimes we keep on hanging on to stuff that we actually have outgrown for some time. When it comes to relationships and family members, I feel like those that are supposed to be on your path will commit to you, or you will commit to them in a different perspective. For some of you, this definitely means that you will be getting a commitment this year. So it could be meaning marriage, could be meaning getting a child, getting pregnant is a commitment, very important commitment, but also getting engaged, getting a house together, or getting some form of commitment with somebody that really wants to move forward with you. For a lot of you, this will be a woman, and if it's not a loved one, like if it's not a relationship commitment, there will be a commitment with a woman, maybe a friend or a business partner, or someone that has a soul connection to you. There will be a strong, I feel like there will be multiple strong messages coming through for you. I feel like you might need to sign some stuff in 2020, and I hear a check. So some of you will be writing a check, or you will be getting a check, but I feel like also some will be getting some strong information or family connections. Like some will be getting commitment through letters, or some of you will be getting a letter from a family member, or some sort of communication from a family member. And this will help you to move forward on your path in 2020. Your life will go into a different direction. There's a lot of air energy here too, so I definitely feel like your mind will be at harmony. Your mind will be in a better space than it has been for quite some time, and you are ready to seize the moment. I feel like this is a very important season for you to gain and collect the rewards of what you have reaped. So I hope you have created and manifested out of a space of trust, abundance, growth, and not out of fear and ego. If you've done so out of ego, you will probably collect some in this year. You will probably collect some of your fear-based realities, or that sort of stuff. And it doesn't mean like, oh, I thought about something bad one time, or like, oh, from ego. I mean, like, if you're dominantly in a state of ego, in a state of fear, in a state of distrust, then you probably will reap some of these experiences that you've just manifested with your thinking and your vibrational energy. Like attracts like, right? I feel that most of us don't. I feel like most of us Libra have done a lot of work, and of course it's just normal to have experience as a human being where we distrust the situation, or feel some sort of way, act out of ego. That's just normal. We all do, all human beings do, but I'm talking about dominantly on the timeline of ego. Yeah, not enough in the timeline of higher self. So what do we need to release in 2020 when it comes to Libra? Surrender the drama. So yes, this is definitely on the card. Actually, it says, no matter how emotional charged the situation is, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. And we got some wolves in the background here. So I definitely feel like some of you will definitely be leaving the pack, and the pack might feel some type of way about this. You might be taking your distance from drama-filled situations or drama-filled people. You might be very done with it, very over it, and it might have took you a very long time, because most of us Libras are peacekeepers, are in a state of non-confrontation, and I feel like we're actually getting some sort of like allergic reaction of confrontation the entire time, or drama, especially with the work most of us have done in 2019. I feel like we will be releasing the drama this year, and we definitely still need to focus on that too. So as soon as drama comes our way, we just need to make sure we hop up on that bridge to a different continent. And for some of us, this means really traveling. For some of us, this means you might be going in a different continent to escape some of this drama energy. But I definitely feel like you need. I'm hearing burning bridges. Yeah. So what do we need to focus on in 2020? Our beautiful Libras. We need to focus on love. Choosing love. Let your love become a powerful force for change. Be the magician. Be the high priestess. Know that you are in power. Know that if you choose love and do things with good intentions, with intentions of love, with intentions of care, you are moving always in the right direction. So even in drama-filled situations, be a Libra. Choose love. Yeah, choose love. Choose the high road. But choose the high road in a way. I said choose the high road, and all of a sudden my liver and my gallbladder. I feel my liver and my gallbladder. So what I want to say is, I'm not saying choose the high road and let people walk all over you. I'm not saying choose the high road and let people cross your boundaries. Address your boundaries. If people cross your boundaries, address them. If people treat you in a certain way that's disrespectful or that's out of integrity or that's just really bad, address it and then take the high road. Don't stoop to their level. That's what I want to say. Don't stoop to their level. Now my belly feels better again. Yes. Very important to do so. I kind of want to know, like, what skill do we need? What do we need in 2020? We got the detective card, so I definitely feel like do your research in 2020. Whatever endeavors you're going to attempt or move into, whatever projects, whatever people you're going to connect with, do some research. Make sure that you are aligned. Make sure that the vibration is right. Make sure that the intentions of people are right. Make sure that you read the fine print or the small letters underneath the documents or underneath contracts. You will be mostly focused on either healing yourself, healing people around you, or working as a light worker and healing the world. Remember that my dad said this to me. We had a phone call, and my dad said to me, hey, healer, he said, don't forget to heal yourself first. So what to me this was actually saying is, like, we healers might be focused so much on other people, helping them, that we often cross our own boundaries in order to make someone else, like, help someone else and make sure that someone else is good. Make sure this year that you are recharged first, that you feel okay first, that you feel in a space where you can say, okay, I can give. And don't let people take from you, because it has been a couple of years of people only taking from you and leaving you with either drama or not giving you something in return, or when they give you something in return, it was bad news. So stop giving to people that are not willing to give to you or that are not ready yet. And sometimes people come to you saying they are ready while they're actually not. The thief card, yeah? A lot of thief energy, a lot of people stealing your joy, a lot of people trying to get what you want, trying to get what you have. And you need to, like, move out of that energy. You need to, like, stay steer straight from it. Is that something? Steer straight from it. Steer away from it. Move away from it. And I see you sailing. I see you sailing a boat, but, like, as in really hanging in the how do you say that? Seals? I don't know. But I see you hanging in there on ropes and moving your body language and moving the sailboat left to right, moving in different directions. So you're definitely steering this year, and you can steer away from all those type of people. And I kind of feel like you have with all those experience, all that baggage on your back that you're taking with you, good type of baggage, because it's experience that will help you move forward. There's also some glasses on there that will help you see through people's bullshit and will actually help you notice red flags quicker than you have ever done before. So with the Virgin card, keep your energy clear, keep your energy pure, and focus on what you feel good about. And underneath it says, in the shadow energy, it is a fear of intimate union. So some of us might be in a state of fear because we came across a lot of thief energy. It is okay now for you to trust again. Remember the Emperor cards. It is okay now for you to trust again. So let's see what's the dominant emotions in 2020 for Libra. Thank you. We got depression. So some of you all will be moving out of depression. Some of you all have been dealing with depression or depressed type of vibes. There might be a moment where some sort of depression type of vibes pop up again. That might be the moment that I saw that you needed to reset your energy again. I feel like this has to do with an experience, with a situation where there is some drama or jealousy involved there for you. That's totally okay. You know how to navigate yourself through this situation. Even though it might cause some sadness because it might be someone close to you. I read a quote today. You're not seriously surprised about how people are acting, right? You should know better by now. You're not like some like ignorant, not knowing dummy. You know that people, not everyone has your heart. Actually, almost nobody has your heart, right? So don't be surprised about people's motives or some sort of situation there. This might create some anger for you also, but this anger, you have the ability with the Magician energy to let this anger move you and propel you forwards. So yeah, that's the energy that I'm feeling here. This might create the you pulling back a little bit, but that's something like the going inward energy again with the Hangman that we just saw. Give me something else, please. Okay, thank you. Yes, we got frustration here too, and it actually reads in a positive energy. Learning to accept is necessary in order to grow in consciousness. This will not be happening if you keep resisting. So this is actually the energy that I want to leave the emotions with. Not saying that your year is going to be all about sadness and depression and anger and no, I definitely feel like this will be a very big marker point in your year that you can use in order for, like, you can use to get you ahead. Yeah. But it's definitely involving a relationship or people that are not vibrating on your vibration. So if you did not clean out your closet, if you did not clean out your space of the drama-filled people, those same people will be creating that energy for you in 2020. So be prepared. Might also be a new one for some of y'all. Repeating a pattern I hear. So in order to not repeat that pattern, Libra, make sure that you keep your boundaries straight, protect your energy, fill up your own cup first, make yourself the highest priority possible. 2020. It's about you. So when we're going to look at love and relationships in 2020 for Libra, what do we got? What do we got? That's strange. A lot of talking being done. So we got, in Dutch it says chemie, attraction. Hier is sprake van een sterke magnetische aantrekkingskracht. In English it says, there is here, wait, what? There's a very strong magical attraction to one another in this case. En here it says, heel spoedig. Besluit heel helder wat je wilt, zodat het nu ook kan gebeuren. Very quickly decide what it is that you actually want. Very clearly, so that it can actually happen. So I feel like when it comes to relationships and love, I feel like you will be attracting, some of us will be falling in love, or falling, like there will be a new attraction in an existing relationship, or you will be attracted to someone very soon in 2020. Now, I want to say soon. I don't know why I'm hearing soon. But for some of y'all, it will not be soon. I feel like some of you it will be around on Anthem. Do I say this right? Whatever. You understand what I'm saying here. But for some of y'all, it will be a little bit like past the summer. But it's very important for you to set very clear in your mind, and maybe even on paper, what it actually is that you want from a relationship. What is it that you want from your friendships, from your family member? What is it? Where do they cross the boundary? If you know to write down what it is that you actually want to manifest in your relationships, with your children, with your loved one, with your co-workers, with your collaborators, whatever, soul family, twin flame, soulmate, love relationship, whatever it may be, if you know, you can know where you want to cross, where there's a boundary that will be crossed when they do. You can put it on paper and make sure you have healthy boundaries for yourself and move forward into a direction that works for you. Looking at work energy. Work for Libra in 2020. There's gonna be some abundant energy here. I feel it. So looking at your work, we got forgiveness, we got voice, and we got love. So what this is actually telling me is it's very important this year to do what you love, to focus on what it is that you want to do, what it is that you feel good about. If you're not moving in a direction that you're passionate about, that you actually really love and it makes you feel happy, I feel like you're moving into the wrong direction, and you will hit some roadblocks along the way. I feel most of us will be speaking up or letting our voice be heard. This could be actually really speaking, this could be singing. For some of y'all, this could be leading, or getting in a position of manager, or making sure that your needs are being met in the work field. Some of us need to do some forgiveness this year when it comes to our work situation. So there might be some issues with either clients or maybe from the past, people from work, colleagues, a manager, whatever. There might be a situation surrounding work that needs for you to be able to release it in order to move on and do what you love. There also might be a relationship created on the work floor. So some of us might be falling in love with a coworker, or might be working together with someone we love very dearly. I feel like this is a loved one, is in a relationship type of energy, right? And we will be moving into your spiritual energy for the year 2020, beautiful Libra. We got birthing a new age. Underneath it says birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. That's what I said in the beginning. I feel like you will be going places that are totally new, like new energy, like ground you haven't walked on. You will be getting new experiences. Your vibration is lifting, especially if you've done a lot of work this year, especially if you released a lot of stuff, especially in this month, December, the end of 2019, and I even want to say up to February, there might be a lot of releasing done for you in order to get you to a next level. You can be moving forward with an anchor around your legs, is what I'm hearing. Can sail forward even. So here we got no, wait, and say no, pause. And then we got Palladian, I hope I pronounce this right, Palladians. No, I know my friends told me, you keep pronouncing that wrong. You need to say it like this. You need to say it correct. And then I tried it 4 or 5 times and I did it right, and now I forgot again. But here, I hope you can read it. It says a double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So I feel like spiritually you will be stepping into your mission if you are not already in your soul's mission. Definitely this will be a year where you will be taking some people with you on your soul's mission. There will be work that will be done for the collective, and there will be work done on a personal level there for you. Even though you might not, some of you might not be a light worker, or might not be a healer, or might not aim to be that, or to live out that dream, or live out that focus. I definitely feel like you will be inspiring people by what you're doing. You will be touching people's hearts with the direction you're moving into, especially with the new things that you will be creating in 2020. The no energy here is actually telling me that this is not 2020. This is not who you're going to be. This is just like few little glimpses. This is just the starting ground. This is just the foundation. This is just the beginning. And there will, and every now and then, there will still be storms for you, but they will not be met the same. Now you are prepared. I feel like now you actually know that at times when storms are coming, you just need to retreat a little bit, regain focus, get in the hangman energy, then get it back in the emperor energy, right? Especially when you feel some depressive vibes, some frustration, some sadness, some anger coming up. Make sure you first pull back, observe, look inside, like what can I do? How can I feel better? Is this something I need to address here, or can I move forward? And then step back into your power. Then be your emperor fine ass self. Yes? So I wanted to also, for some reason, look at some divine messaging, what we need to be focusing on in 2020, or what we can expect. Thank you. 3. Okay, we'll take 3 then. Thank you. After the emotions, we could use that. So we got 104, sorry, I want to say 104. 104, we got leaving home here. So I definitely see some of us disconnecting from certain people here. Some of us actually leaving a certain situation, a certain relationship, somebody leaving a country, somebody going into a different direction. I hear like somebody's housing, like moving into a different country, or really living into a different country. I feel we are leaving behind the old us. For some reason, this also gives me a feeling of a reflection, and we're leaving an old reflection of ourselves this year. We also got renewed hope. We got 104, creating for stability. It's a 4-year foundation, and one new beginning. But that this all comes together to 5, so I also feel like this might be challenging for you. We got 79 with renewed hope. So there will definitely be, this year will give you some sparks of inspiration, of fire, of like you moving forward. It's very abundant. It feels very, very good, to be honest. When I tap into the energy, I feel very calm. Of course, this is a general reading, so it will not apply. Not everything will apply to all of us. All of us will go through our own storms, because we all have our own lessons and things to learn. But I definitely feel like this is a very good energy we are going to be in 2019, I want to say 2020. Also giving me a feeling that a lot of things will be coming full circle, or have been coming full circle. Maybe even in the beginning of 2020, things will still be coming full circle. But as soon as you ride the wave, you will be moving into a good direction. You will be attracting exactly what you want to attract. Like, pull it into your belly, pull it into your solar plexus, pull it into your womb if you have a womb, and otherwise pull it into your sacral chakra and spots there, right, if you're a man. We got here this energy of force of attraction. So I really want you to remember that your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts will be attracting exactly what it is that you're thinking, feeling. You will be working as a very strong magnet. I hope I pronounce this right. Magnet this year. There will be an attraction, a strong attraction to whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you're focusing on. It will be manifested pretty quickly, especially with the magician type of energy that we just looked at. Also, I feel like this is a new beginning, so this is a restart. I feel like cleaning out of the karma. I feel like new beginning, entirely new beginning, one where you will be more balanced, one where you will be, I also hear, more focused on family, or I feel like Libras are already a little bit of a family person, but I feel like either creating your own family, or family is going to be important. You're going to be mastering some form of, I want to say, some form of manifesting your dreams, manifesting your desires. So 3 steps we can take as Libras in this year 2020, please. Thank you. All of a sudden I'm getting hot flashes. So I definitely feel like some of us going to be very excited. Some of us going to be like overwhelmed also. Some of us are either going to like, not all of us, but I talked about moving continents. So I also kind of feel like some will be moving to a warmer continent. I don't know why I had to do this so long. Okay, so we got connect to your ancestors. Just giving me the vibes with the 3 here. That is going to be a focus on family, focus on your soul family or your blood family, bloodline family. I feel like some, not all, will be getting some messages from spirit, as in family member spirit, and it will come true in a dream, and it will help you move forward, or it will guide you move forward. Don't forget to check into your higher self and your center to see if the messages that you're getting are correct and actually really resonate with you. If they don't, on a high vibrating level, if it's like something that's you're being asked to do something of a low vibrational energy, is probably not what you're supposed to do. I don't know why I had to say that, but I had to say that for some of you. But I definitely feel like you will be stepping into your own. You will be releasing what other people thought of you, their vision of you, and you will be claiming your own energy and spot. I also feel some of us have been breaking through ancestral curses, ancestral patterns. We have been struggling with releasing those, and I feel like the issue that's going to be, I'll think about like the splitting up energy where you needed to reset, right? I feel like this will, a pattern from ancestral energy will have everything to do with this. We got journaling for you manifesting. Write things down, everything you want, write it down. I feel like as soon as you write it down, you will manifest it way quicker than it's just when it's just in your mind. Then we got sex. This also gives me the feeling of you being in control, you being able to ride the wave wherever you want to ride it, you creating your own type of pleasure, you being the one initiating, you being the one moving us in different directions with your body. Also, make sure that you move from a space of pleasure, move from a space of passion, move from a space of love, right? Yeah, very fruitful energy. So even if you're trying to create something, I hear like when, this is really strange maybe for some of y'all, but when you're like orgasming, like when there's an orgasm coming, try also at times, I'm talking about when you're in a like when you're with your partner, but also try to think about the things you're trying to manifest. I feel like with that energy and pulling it into your womb, like I said before, the womb area, through the solar plexus and down there, and like keep it there and nurture it. As soon as you do that, I feel like you will be manifesting way more quicker and more pure. Yeah, so beautiful. This was your 2020 reading. I really hope you liked it. If you did, please comment down below. Let me know. Give a girl some love, man. And yeah, thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done already. Hit the notification bell. And I see you this year. If there's any footage. If there's anything you want to see from me this year, want to see more of this year, please let me know in the comments. I'm working on some very big projects that are coming out. I know that some of them, the videos are being put up like really late because there's so much to do with the personal readings of 2020. It's just a very busy month overall. I just really hope that you have a beautiful, flowing, abundant year, and that this year is all about you, and not you from an ego-based perspective, but you from a space of I've healed, you from a space of I'm empowered, you from a space of I'm taking the lead. Now it's my turn to create what I actually want in this lifetime, and breaking free from whatever has been put upon your shoulders, whatever has been like, whatever people thought of you or whatever people said that you were going to be. You are going to walk into your own glory. That's what I'm hearing, your own glory. So that's it, beautiful Libra. I wish you a beautiful 2020 and so much love and blessings from me.